Hello, 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 hello. Another day, another stream. Is what a good time. What a good time. Hello, Kingfisher. I hope you're having a good day. Riku. Oh, that's good. I do have um I do have some unfortunate news to share with everyone. The vet got back to me after looking at some pictures they took of Oswald when I took him yesterday, and they were kind of able to determine that his problem is like they were able to find out that Oswald's problem is he looks just like Buddy Holly. You might be able to hear him in the background. I'm gonna try and keep working with him so we can overcome this condition, but you know, the hard times have come. That's a bit. Oswald's doing much better today. I'm still a little concerned about him, but in terms of him just hanging out and hiya, Elvie. In terms of him just hanging out and everything, he is breathing much better. Yesterday, though, you could definitely call Oswald a wheezer. So anyway, I I think I should go to prison, actually. Also, heck yeah, Kingfisher. We love it. We love finishing up some projects. Now I put it to you. Oh my lord. We love finishing some artistic project. Electro or Craven? I'm more Electro. They don't do this, especially not in the source material. They don't do this in every medium, but I like Electro more than Craven. Electro has always just kind of been just like, he is super criminal. He's not really, cooking up world-ending schemes, and that's great about him. I love him. Craven, on the other hand, my favorite storylines are like when they introduce him and he's so high off his own supply of hunting animals, he decides to try and hunt a superhero and he gets his ass kicked. So then he goes and like gets himself superpowers or whatever. I like that. Spectacular Spider-Man and I believe Ultimate Spider-Man did that, and I think that's a fantastic storyline to do with that character. I do think they kind of were doing something similar in the original, but he was definitely still meant to be a threat originally. So, and a guinea pig. Aww, love I love a talkative cat. Love a kitty who has a lot to say. But moving on from talk of comic, I mean, never moving on from talk of comic. Well, actually, I would highly recommend joining the Discord if you haven't. I mean, I can make a command and link it here eventually, but I officially started my year project, what is hopefully going to be my project into the long future, which is making a site for me to put my comics on. And the very early stuff is up now. It's definitely a very small site at the moment. The goal this year isn't necessarily to even like drive traffic to it. More so, by the end of the year, I hope it's substantial enough that you got it, Kingfisher. I hope it's. I mean, you already saw the most of it so far, but let me get it for you. I will link it shortly. But it's good to check out. And I think part of it is like going to be putting up some extra content that maybe wouldn't be so impressive or interesting in a vacuum on a social media site, but in the grander scheme, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not technical. Kingfisher, if you want to be the website assistant, no. But regardless, I think it came together okay. You know, at the end of the day, I kind of rather it be cheap than fancy for the specifics of a website, because as long as just like there are pages and I can customize them with my art, my JPEGs, then that's enough for me. And if it's not $200 for a month for features I'm not using, then that's almost certainly the best case scenario. But yeah, now moving on. Let us get to Bloodborne. Again, I wanted to come back to this pretty dang bad, but you know, I was yesterday had me more stressed out than anything in going through Bloodborne. What would that be, Kingfisher? Do not take any tone in my voice to mean I am like, oh no, I genuinely, please inform me. Is it that it's too awesome? Probably not. Probably not that. But I do wish to know. You know, I was gonna be like viewing on mobile. Viewing on mobile. Here on the name takes you to their page. Correct. Absolutely correct. I hear a baby crying. I'm enjoying just the ambient sound of King. Link does not stay on the image. Goes below when you scroll down. Oh, that is a problem. Okay, well, I will do my best to fix that at my leisure. Maybe it's something I did with the, with the settings on the page, but I will look into it. I appreciate you letting me know. No bits, no, you know. Oh, lucky me. It might be, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Whether or not it's hard to fix, I still don't know how to fix it. But hopefully we overcome that. I thought the game was too quiet at first, but now I'm spooked. Here's the thing, guys. I don't know if y'all have heard about this, but Bloodborne, spooky. But I appreciate you for letting me know, Kingfisher. I think it says in the announcement and in the about section and everything, like, at some point I'd love to get more people in as a part of my own little thing. The main thing being just like, I would like multiple people to come together to make enjoyable and inspiring stories. Whether or not I have any editorial authority on them or what have you. Not the first issue, really. But definitely someone to handle things like how to build a website. I'd like to have staff. I'd like to be successful enough to have staff and be able to, let people make a living. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there seems to be a lot of jobs these days that don't care if you make a living. So I'm going to break the trend. People are like, buddy, and I said, no, I don't much care to be Mr. Krabs. So this is interesting, actually, because even though the level kind of makes you do some, like, parkour shit, like, some games will do in structures, this one feels legitimate. Like, I do believe that Cainhurst Castle is, like, a realized structure that is traversable like any normal house, building, castle, what have you. I just think since, you know, they aren't letting people in, that I had to otherwise improvise vis-a-vis breaking through a window and climbing on the roof. I did a practice run of this, but on top of grinding a bit, I did a practice run in the time between, and it honestly went pretty well. Uh-oh. I've already made a mistake. Figured out how to fix it. You can, please let me know in the Discord, Kingfisher. I'm not trying to curb fucking discussion about my own site right now, but I would not even have the power to fix it at the moment, so I hope that's okay to say. I do, again, appreciate it, though. Very genuinely. I just figured it'd be best for you and me if it was in a more appropriate place, at least in terms of where. Did I die? Ah, beans. Man, that dude sounds awful. I know he emits the image of screaming skulls, but fucking I did not really need him to actually have the skulls scream at me. Sir, my hearing is sensitive and I am fragile. Please stop. I want to see something. That's a two-handed R1. That's a one-handed. Okay, they're about the same. Though I'm sure two-handed does more damage. I'm using two-handed for more damage and reach, because it's mostly just making sure to avoid his wide area of effect with his attacks, rather than necessarily parrying him the way Bloodborne would have you do with some bosses. See, here's the thing. I do like Blood, because I'll get annoyed at Sekiro for kind of breaking its own rules / like not enforcing core gameplay mechanics enough. But with Bloodborne, even with parrying, like I feel like you're kind of taught, you know, you can parry enemies roughly your size, doing similar style attacks, but bigger, slightly more unique enemies do not necessarily take your traditional parry. I think that is legitimately good design. And also, I mean, I feel like it makes an amount of sense. That hey, that boss is the size of a building. I don't think singular, you know, gunshot wound is gonna really send him for a loop like it does some people. If anything, it might just mostly piss him off. I know. Wild thinking on my part. But hear me out on this one. Oswald, what are you doing? Have him out. He's being silly. Oswald can be silly without being sick. He's just being a little guy. Little guy. Yeah. I did look up. Because I was like, is he elementally weak? Nope. Nah. If anything, he's elementally resistant. If you're not doing just straight up wacky cutty attacks, then he's got the advantage on you. Oh shit. Some of his sound effects sound like the fucking TARDIS from Doctor Who. Truly a wild guy. This Martyr Logarius. I legitimately think I should not have him cornered. I think him doing big AoE attacks in a corner is bad for me. Hello? Uncalled for. Rude. Oh, you're just gonna march towards me. Doc Ock isn't finished. Hey, it happens. At least it's a little different from I was thinking of an illustration, you know, where you have to save over or otherwise redo the page again. Yeah, I have a long stick too. Uh-oh. I have internal bleeding too. He's probably internally bleeding somewhere. Hey, I hit him with a big un. I would respect it if he was damaged by that. Uh-oh. Again, I feel like he's making TARDIS-y sounds. I don't know what it is about it. Uh-oh. That's almost certainly not good. Yeah, that looks bad, if anything. Okay. I can still take cover from it. So, level design. Hey, I feel like... Oh, please stop. Please stop. Stop with the fucking lunging bullshit. That was bullshit. I might not be very good, but I'm starting to suspect that this guy might even be bad. I have fought him before, and I remember having trouble like once or twice. Like this is, I wouldn't say, because I was like with Rom, I was like, it's just weird. I don't think it's hard or easy. I just think the fight is weird. I wouldn't say that for him. I just haven't fought him a lot, and I think maybe once or twice I may have gotten lucky, and that was enough to get progress through his boss battle. But obviously would never be the case on stream. It's unthinkable. Cahill being fortunate. Have a good bed, LV. I hope you have a restful sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Honestly, running through is cost me less damage than the fighting it out did. I mean, that shouldn't be surprising. I was like, I feel like someone made a clip of me talking about not liking Dark Souls shortcuts. I don't know. I remember rewatching that part of my stream for some reason, and I stand by that. Don't get me wrong, backtracking in Souls can always be a good time. In some cases, but Lord in heaven, I would not ascribe it a universally good experience. Universal is making a new theme park. I'm curious about it. I am not a big Universal Parks fan. For all my talk about loving Disneyland, I went to Universal Orlando, and not the biggest, like, oh, how cool. At least for, I think maybe maybe I'm thinking specifically of the studios, I forget. They were like, it's the third park, and I was like, they had two parks, Islands of Adventure and Studio, Hey, I was dodging. Sir, please respect my iframes. Anyway, that's so. So when I was looking up stuff about this guy, they did talk about the kind of like, you know, that like the when he takes a back step and then dodges to the side. I mean, attacks to the side. But the one where he just, you know, the one where he just blows up the spot in front of you. That feels bad. Oh. I was hoping being right in front of him was enough to go under his scythe. That was on me. That was, hey, remember when I was like I might not be good? That that one was on me. I was counting on being little enough that as he swung, it just passed a top my top hat. But no. I took a calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math. But anyway, yeah. So heck yeah, I definitely. I feel like I don't know. Um, to criticize Marvel a little bit, I do think they use abusive father as as shorthand for a backstory. Um, but I don't know when it was like talked about that Doc Ock had a bad father, but I do kind of like him as an anti-hero, both as Superior Spider-Man and as Doc Ock just straight up, rather than a full villain. You know, Doc Ock being a rogue agent who's just always like I know best, thus I'm gonna do what I know is the correct thing. And having like a 50-50 shot at being right. Um, I like that more than just evil man. So, but I was like criticizing Marvel, but in their credit, Doc Ock being somewhat of a rogue agent anti-hero is was the thing, is a recent development, so I keep saying how there's ongoing the current comic series I need to catch up on. A one I don't think is out as yet is Spectacular Spider-Man by the writer of Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm very excited for that. There has not been good news in at least a Peter Parker focused uh, Spider-Man comic for a minute now. Uh-oh. I really do not know where his area of effect ends. Really need to cut that out, my guy. Heck yeah. Suck it, Grandpa. You can fall off the arena. So be a little being a little cautious about that for sure. Ah, beans. Oh, hey, that hit. my thing connected. I don't. Yeah, Hey, don't lock off of him. Yeah, stop. Yeah, stop doing that. That wasn't. Don't be like, yeah, he area of effect. No, cut that out. Yeah. Not wild how slashy he gets. In that second third. Not wild about it at all. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I don't. I don't want to go with one handing the axe. Not even because of damage. Purely. I mean, yeah. Not even because of the damage, but purely out of reach. I feel like if I have to start worrying about reach more, then positioning becomes an even worse matter in this issue than it already is. And right now it's a pretty bad issue. If I wasn't, where he was stabbing in the last couple fights, I would have won. Oh, a wild. Hey, wild time. It's weird. I feel like there's less people here right now, and I feel like I've had plenty of times that you can see it in some VODs where I'll crack under pressure for bosses that are giving me trouble. And I feel like that'll be because I know there are in fact people here. But this one, even thinking about like, okay, this is all night me doing this one boss. If it's just me blabbing into the mic. I was trying to land on the railing to avoid fall damage. We could ask ourselves why the only route to the boss requires fall damage to begin with. And you might be like, it's not that much damage, and I respond with, any damage is that much damage. It's not a question of how much damage it is. It's a question of why am I being damaged on my way to the fight at all. This is not a Bloodborne criticism. I'm having a gaffe. If anything, it is kind of legitimately like meant to be like I'm trying to think how to phrase this. It's either like a skill check or a level check, because either you have such overwhelming stats that a little fall damage on the way in doesn't matter, or you're good enough at the boss that any damage for the fight doesn't matter. Of which I don't think I have either. So maybe that's the game telling me, turn the fuck around. But fuck you. Fuck you. I know what I'm doing. I've lived in New York for 30 years. 30 years. I know where the best pizza's at. I know where not to get mugged. What is it? Oh my lord. I was thinking in the car ride from work, just I had watched a character analysis about Monkey D. Luffy. And I feel like one of the things I legitimately admire about Luffy is how little shit he takes. And Luffy just is always cutting to the point. And I was like, what is stopping me from being like that? And for me, I guess, it's like, I don't like to be rude. And I don't have, and Luffy is very always moving forward in life, whereas I am definitely, staying in one place more often than not. So I'm trying not to turn the immediate world around me against me via rootedness. Oh, that was interesting. But to a degree, I wish I could just be like, hey, this, that, the other thing. Just, just, just because. I don't know. Is being more honest ever bad outside of the consequences that that people inflict because you were rude? I mean, don't get me wrong. There are legitimately times where you shouldn't say, like, I don't know, thirst honest thought in your head, a little consideration for multiple reasons, whether or not you care about, you know, your own personal image or, I guess, consequences or whatever. It's more of a thing for the other people and anyone else involved. Is he gonna do the... No. I thought he was gonna start powering up. But instead, he started standing there. Standing here, I realize... I don't think, yeah. Dude, that's horse duty. He stayed locked on. Really? So, fucking when he goes all over the place, that remains a lock on. But when... Oh, I can destroy that. I don't know why that does change the fight. For several reasons. My math is different now. That's probably why I don't remember that attack. I was probably just attacking. No, come on. I know I was being overly aggressive there, but I think kind of worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay. See, that one I get. No, don't. I'm gonna I'm gonna low-key lock in. Okay, never mind. Hey, don't you dodge. Don't you dodge like that. Only I dodge like that. There we go. I do think there are openings for the bigger attacks that I'm playing safer. And I think if I want to win... Okay. Oh, wow, that's horseshit. Again, not the game. Like, because I want to be clear, from an objective point of view, something like that attack, especially if you're able to survive it once, or even if you die to it once, because at the end of the day, they can't really guarantee this late in the game whether or not an attack like that will kill you, or if it, in one shot, or let you recover. But either way, because I feel like so many of his attacks are specifically like one and done. Like he does a thing, usually area of effect, then break. That specific thing is like him legitimately speeding up the fight for the one time he does so. And telling you like, hey, do not get too cocky. Nice shooting, kid. Don't get cocky. When was cocky invited into the English lexicon? I'm thinking about that. Because, like, people point out, like, Shakespeare just invented words. Like, invented words we use currently to describe very common things. And yet, apparently before his plays, were not being used to describe said common things, even back then, as they were still common. And like, I guess social media apps, which makes me sound like a big nerd. Big old nerd. They invite words into our lexicon, but I don't know. I do feel like it's different because I feel like more often than not, anything getting passed around the internet will typically be don't what I was moving away from it will typically be like descriptive or in some way at like an adjective, but Shakespeare was doing nouns. You know, it's like how you'll see the jokes about like hello fellow kids, and they're using slightly outdated vernacular it via like radical or what have you. But that's what I'm saying. Is like Shakespeare was making nouns that we still kind of use, whereas I feel like the examples I'm even pulling right now tend to be more along the lines of a of a only topically used adjective. This is a weird conversation to have. I'm fighting my grandpa over his use of words he found on TikTok. Saying, "No, grandpa. It's not okay for you to use them. It's fucking weird. Please back the fuck away. Pokemon, back the fuck up from the polls." I was trying to dot. I feel like I'm getting stunned. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm more so like, I feel like the game is giving me windows. Like there are supposed to be windows for me to move from any given attack, and instead I'm not even getting a window to and instead, control-wise, I'm not getting a chance to dodge, which is weird. No, come on. Okay. Gonna go attack that. Wild. Oh, fuck. Not good. You know what? Fuck it. I can kill him like this. Unless he does that. Don't fucking stupid sword. I'm getting real annoyed at those fucking swords. Especially after I had tried to already, take them out. Hey, there we go. Okay. Worth it in the end. There was just a moment there where I was like, fucking... Hello? Oh, lantern. Yeah, there was a moment there where I was just like, don't punish me. I tried to do the thing. Just because he cock-blocked me over destroying his little thing. Crown of Illusions. I'm gonna be so pretty. One of the precious secrets of Crane Horns. The old king's crown is set to reveal illusions. You got it. This is the new drip. King of the edgelords. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave this crown on. This is not a one-time thing. My crown. But we did it, isn't that fun? I do love how fully twice during the different instances of those fights, I just dropped conversation because I just wanted to beat him. Not to be like inside baseball or installed Fortnite update. Not to be like inside baseball or too much whatever, but I feel like very, very good streamers are like, haha, I could just keep on saying this as I play the game well. And I was like, no. full concentration. 100% power. Hey. Neat throne. Okay. Get thee gone. Rude. Rude. Thing. You know, like, not to necessarily be like, not to, okay, you want to know something? I was talking about nouns. Simp was invented and is a noun, and I think, I don't know how much staying power it'll have over forever, but it's pretty good. But yeah, what's up? You deserve a little bow. I was about to say, you're the queen, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, you and most of Reddit, honey. Yeah, that's not cool. I have a big axe. Sure. Could you, I mean, if nothing else, I'll lend you a hand, because you could probably use the company. Again, you and most of the internet. What's pretty? I mean, I'm already trying to cure my blood as is, so okay. I don't want to burn while I pee. I was about to say, I'm not about to. I hope this better not be a fucking cult, but but you know, it. Oh, do I have a? Oh, well, that's an evasion thing, right? Anyway, but hey, I get it. Everyone needs company. Everyone needs a friend. And also, just random murder, not cool. I mean, I guess I've been... You know, I was going to say I've been doing random murder in this game. But I don't think that's being fair to me. To me, who has been attacked basically at every possible turn of this journey. Being just like, yeah, Cahill, why are you attacking people? Because fucking... Because I've been assaulted non-stop. It's not cool. I don't know who told you guys it is cool for for y'all to be doing that, but I'm here to tell you wrong. Was it you? Very not cool. Corruption. Continually hear kneel death +1. No. That's what I'm saying. Don't think I'm joining some kind of cult here. We can be buds. Don't make it weird. So coming back to from Canehurst Castle, let's go Cathedral Ward. I have a real big feeling, given everything that happened, that the people hanging out here aren't going to be wildly thrilled. I don't know what it's like to be halfway into a night of horrors, but for sure. What's up, lady? Oh, she's lost it. Mother will make everything better. You're not my mom, but I have my share of woes. Yeah, if you want to talk, again, everyone needs a friend. You were a little rude to me, but Taco Bell. I've had that feeling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. What about you? We haven't talked to you since bringing some people there. Same. Aw. You know, I like it does kind of it doesn't turn out bad for everyone in that chapel, you know? Not everyone just goes insane whatever. Oh, that's a crow's. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? I mean, I don't think that's actually the sound crows make in general, but it was close enough that I was willing to accept it upon seeing the crows. If I hear random gurgling and chittering and I see, you know, small group of animals, that's enough explanation for me. I'd lest I be, you know, fucking horror movie character number 3 who goes to investigate further and dies. I'm not about that. I'm good with the surface level explanation. So I wonder, like, is general passiveness an okay solution to the horrors of the cosmos? What do you think, Eileen? It is me. I have a score to settle. You hurt the Hunter. I do like to think Eileen makes it alive. They leave it really ambiguous enough for it to be like, you know, Eileen could easily live through this ordeal. Hi, Mr. Crow. You're an asshole who hurt my friend. Yeah. Get shat on. Oh, he just used the fucking old hunter's bow. Yeah, it's a neat trick, bud. I can also do it. I'm just not a nerd. Uh-oh. 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 I shouldn't have called him a nerd. you know, that is on me. Super big power attacks against fellow hunters. Bad idea. It's a good rule of thumb, honestly. To not to not do that so recklessly. But I got greedy. I got a little greedy. I got a little Greedo. You know, the Star Wars character. I love doing my nerd voice. I feel like I specifically use my nerdy voice when I'm like, this isn't particularly funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a voice that is like that belongs to someone who thinks it's fucking hilarious. Who thinks he's so clever for thinking it up. And that's how I'll justify saying it. Just go ahead and justify. Oh, hey. Iron Fence. Don't stop me from murdering. That would be rude of you. You know, I don't remember if I've done another Axe playthrough, but what I do remember is IRL seeing a video, I believe from someone who I watched a decent amount, and would talk about like the history of weapons and realism of weapons as compared to what you see in movies and anime. And he was like, when you're fighting like a dragon or otherwise very large enemy, it is legitimately a good idea to go with an axe before a sword, just because axes are specifically made for like, you know, the destruction of big things, such as a tree. What the does shooting do more damage upon like if I'm in the middle of dodging backwards, is the shooting gonna do me in? That'd be an interesting mechanic. Because like that's a dodge catch for the for enemies in the game, but it's also a dodge catch for you, you know. Enemy tries to backstep, fire off a shot. I don't know, I don't think I've heard of that mechanic before. Frankly. If it is one, then I've just been missing it for 10 years. But I mean, I don't know. I remember seeing a post about like a game, your favorite game, showing its age. Um, and like, you know, I, Bloodborne is up there. If Epic Mickey, if I didn't feel like Epic Mickey was such an underdog, it and Bloodborne would be tied for favorite game, honestly. But I feel like I almost have to prophetize how good Epic Mickey is, and thus, and thus it kind of edges its way into favorite game definitively. But something about Bloodborne, I do think, it majorly just holds up as time goes on. I think on stream I talked about you know what, if I set myself on fire, I wonder if that'll get him real upset. I hope so. Hey, what are you do? You did not do that before. Is it because? Oh, hey. I did something. I also think does my fucking gun have poison on it? Because if so, should I be shooting him with my gun more? No. Oh, that was from his own weapon. Because he used a one of those I stab myself buffs. Hey, that's not fair. I don't think setting my fire. I don't think setting myself on fire is worth it. Wild revelation from Twitch streamer Cahill Comics: self-immolation, not great payoff. It is. I wouldn't call it admirable, but you really do kind of gotta take a look at the people who would go through with self-immolation. I believe there's like a famous photo about that, and I forget if it's for like meditation purposes, slash beliefs, or protest, but there have been people who do that, and you do have to really take a minute and think about the kind of mental fortitude that takes. Because, I mean, the ones I'm talking about, they don't do anything about it. They just are on fire. And the point is to be okay with it. Hello, Juice. Juice, do you know anything about self-immolation in culture? Because I know very little. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. Hey, I'm gonna just swing at you, and you're gonna be swung at. Okay? What the... Man, his shots hurt. Oh my goodness, Zaid! Zaid! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Anyway. Hi, Zaid, you were playing Sea of Thieves? You know I love me some pirates. I hope you were having a good time. I'd love to hang out more with Zaid. Guys, if you don't know, Zaid is cool. Don't. Stop sidestepping. I know that's the game, but stop it. Stop shooting me too. I think we're looking at like a specialty build here. I think this man has gone all in on Blood Tinge, which is the beans, which is the like what you use for your shots, and then also blood skill. No, bullshit. But thanks for the raid, Zaid. If you guys don't know me, I'm Cahill. I'm an animator and a streamer. If you want to stick around, that'd be great. Maybe drop a follow if you haven't. If you're like looking at this and you're like, I don't like any of what I'm looking at, he gives me the ick. So that's valid. I like to be unto a clown, a fool, to jingle across the floor and entertain the peoples. If I am not doing so for you, then I completely get it. I hope no one hears that and like he's being down on himself. I legitimately feel like it can be weird when it's like, no, you should like, follow, and subscribe no matter what. And it's just like, but I wasn't entertained. But your content didn't appease me. My like, follow, and subscribes are not taxes given to a feudal lord. They are to be transactionally used for good content. Hey, wow, he is not getting shot. I love it if you were shot more. Yeah, I feel like this man went all in on Blood Tinge. I feel like he's really entertaining himself with his whole my sword is blood now. I mean, if you want to keep doing damage to yourself, that's fine. I rescind my statement. If you would like to, new request. If you would like to stop doing all damage to me, even better. That's a he juice. It's a boy-girl thing. Because Eileen's the she. And you meet her, and she's nice, and she's great, and she's good at her job. And then you meet other crow person, and it's a he. Juice, gender non-binary. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to make a joke, like, gender binary, so important. It's not. But instead I said the opposite, more true statement of gender non-binary. Fuck it, has there been a trio yet? Of he, him, she, her, they, them? So many he, him, she, her duo. I mean, I guess that's just Team Rocket. You know? Asked and answered. If there has been a trio for she, her, he, him, they, them, Team Rocket all the way, baby. You already know who it is. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Eileen just watched me run past her like 10 times tonight after telling me not to go in trying to kill this man. She knows I'm losing. But that's not the point in a FromSoft game. You lose and you get back up again. Cause I get down and I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Cause I get down and then I'm up again. You're never gonna keep me down. And I get down. And then I'm up again. You're never gonna keep me down. And I get down. But then I'm up again. You're never. I hate that thing. When do I get double pistol? Legitimately, because you get shit when you beat hunters and also for completing Eileen's quest. If they are like, here's double pistol, I'm getting it. Fuck this. If there is nothing else to love about pirates, it's the fact that they legitimately, like, you'll be like, that's not a real gun. It was. Pirates used it, because most guns got, like, one shot off a minute. One shot off every 5 minutes back then. So they made wacky gun designs to compensate. Like the one that spreads out into a fan. And again, they genuinely use those. Man, there's a video I was watching. The major reason I didn't share it was because, like publicly, because I feel like it went some weird places. But not so weird that I still didn't enjoy my time with it. But it was talking about all the goods of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And it was talking about how, like, specifically comparing it to Marvel as a franchise / style of movie today, Pirates has, like, comedic action, where Marvel mostly just has action and then a quip. So with that in mind, one of the examples they used was in the third film, when one of the crew members, Marty, I know his name, who is a short person, who is a person with dwarfism, fires off what is essentially a, fucking don't that's should I does that not work if I'm one-handing? Because in which case I'll just keep one-handing my weapon. Is any attack with a two-handed weapon parryable? Or is it more like technically every attack is parryable, it's just very small windows, and this specific NPC hunter is meant to capitalize on such windows? Is this computer pay to win? Damn it. I need to stop falling for that. But yeah, so Marty, one of the crew members, who is a crew member with dwarfism, uh, appears at the start of a climactic battle with basically like fucking pirate shotgun slash bazooka. It blows him backwards out of the battle again. And it's very good. And then, like, later at the climax of the film, he has the same gun, but I think he's tied himself into the crow's nest. Because I believe I think that's his post. I'm pretty sure his post is in the crow's nest, as far as I've seen in the movies. But yeah, the fact that he's like, in the climactic battle, sniping people, but in order to deal with the recoil of his own weapons, has tied himself to the ship mast, is also very good. The pirate films are just good. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So the bullshit doesn't matter. I should be two-handing my weapon whenever I fucking feel like it, because apparently he can just parry me whenever. Okay, sure. Sure, Jan. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, and one more thing. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. That's a guy. That is a guy. Damn. Juice out here judging people's pronouns. You hate to see it. Just when you think you know someone. But yeah, actually, so one of the reasons I did this, I'm doing this now, just besides the fact that it just became available at this point. I'm turning chat around at this point in the game, and because this is like, you can get back from Cadenhurst from here, theoretically, physically, like backtrack from here, but furthermore, and it's in between our next objective in Cadenhurst Castle. But even more than that, the guy we're fighting is the Crow of Cadenhurst. He descends from the castle or lands therein that we were just at. And I know we were just talking to the Queen, and she was like, I have nobody left. But I think if this guy count, he would be there. If this guy and the Queen were cool, I think they'd be hanging out. And she would mention it. But I don't know. Something fishy. Just shoot him with bullets. Just wild idea. Person you want to die, shoot with bullets. I don't know how he animes out the wazoo, because he's like warping around my attacks. Frankly, I don't like it. I mean, honestly, I could probably win in a war of attrition against this guy, if for no other reason that his kind of big buff hurts him. Like if he doesn't hit me with that buff, then it's doing more damage to him than it's doing to me. So, like, neat. But again, I'd have to live long enough for that to matter. Uh-huh. He shot me, but I also cleaved his head in two. So. Yeah. This is why I've never been big on the blood weapons in Bloodborne, ironic as it may be. So many of them are like, do damage to yourself. And I'm like, no. I'm like squeezing by when I'm not the one hurting me. I don't need to start with the hurting me. Man, the hunter fights in Bloodborne are super cool though. Because they are legitimately just like dancing with someone. Yeah, I can. He, remember how I was like, so Juice, and anyone who doesn't know Bloodborne, the bullets I use in my gun can be used on hunters' tools, which I don't think, I was talking how, like, I don't think there are other things like them in the other FromSoft games, because they are, like, they're kind of consumables, but the way they work is you don't consume the item, you consume the bullets. That Misty Step thing is, the old hunter's bone, which we have right here. But like at the end of the day, it's not. I'd rather be able to parry him. You know, like we're only like I'm talking about this being a war of attrition. Me running out of my bullets faster is going to lose us the war. And it was when we were fighting Ios Fesca that I was talking about how she gets I believe that one's called Call from Beyond, where you clap your hands together and a bunch of meteors come out. Like, some of the Hunter's Tool do take quite a number of bullets. And theoretically, yes, you also have infinite bullets, but that's based on your health. And they don't damage themselves the more they use it. They just get to keep using it forever. So for him to use it as a defensive option, I feel like is less egregious than what is essentially Pokemon self-destruct. Like, that's what that move is. Like, the move Ios Fesca and even a boss later uses is essentially like a Pokemon self-destruct. So when you get to use it all the time, then it becomes incredibly hard to get anywhere near you. Ow. Hey, just cause you read my attacks correctly doesn't mean you should act on that. Stop acting on your correct reads. I did a lot of damage, but that was not that play was not calculated. Fuck it. His bullets do half my health. I'm like, they should texted me something funny. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I was gonna be like, if he hits that hard while shooting, he shouldn't hit that hard with his regular weapon because, like, theoretically, like, sure you can hit that hard with your bullets, but that means you're putting all your levels into bullets. But he has a blood scaling weapon, so it does actually kind of make sense. His bullets and weapon scale off same thing, which means they both hit very hard. I think they do. Someone's like, Cahill, the blood weapons don't scale off of blood tinge. They scale off of skill and health. I'm like, no one cares. I already play this game too much. Why are you trying to outdo me in that? Not a good thing. I've played this game so religiously since it came out. I'm almost up to the point where I'm getting the platinum just via casual play. You being like, and I know more than you, isn't like a, hiya, Sal. Hiya, Beba. I'm gonna die. Fucking horse baloney. Yeah. Guess what? I can two-hand my weapon too. Moron idiot. Ow. Okay. We're not two-handing our weapons anymore. So I shouldn't, you know. Fucking stop. Anyway, hi. They scale off of skill and issue. Yeah, fucking they do. If I want it to be an edgy weeb harder than I already am in playing these games, then yeah, I would just build a Crow of Canehurst cosplay. Hi, Toucans, I am. We did successfully clear out Canehurst, so good news. But I'd like to get through fucking what's his Crow here, finish Eileen's quest, and get to Upper Cathedral Ward, and then that, I mean, that basically clears out optional areas in kind of the main game. You have the Nightmare Frontier, but you gotta teleport there, and that's towards the end of the game. And then you got then it's just DLC. You fucking Sal, if you want weeaboo souls, just either play Code Vein or get some of those mods from for Elden Ring that make the moveset of of just all the weapons so extremely wild. Give me your cock. Cock time. Hey, cock. Okay, your gun is better than mine. We get it. That's enough slices. He's better with a gun, but I am considerably better two-handing, which is actually kind of interesting to think about. It's interesting to think how, in a legitimately weird way, there is kind of an even match here, a trade-off, if you will. Ow. He's gonna heal, and I don't want him. Yeah, fucking, I know. Yeah, I called it. We all saw ya. He redirected his attack. If he wants to keep doing... Whenever he two-hands, I get a major advantage. So if he wants to keep doing that, that's fine. He keeps switching off of two-hand. Very frustrating. Because, like, technically, sure, I do get him damaging himself for a bit, but... Oh, fuck. Stop. Stop. Oh. Oh. Beans. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Up. Cock time. No. No. Oh, cock time. People are like, Cahill, you can't call you being good at a fight cock time, and I say, watch me. His gun does have shorter range. That basically doesn't matter. Especially when he does that. That's such horse. Look how big my health bar. His gun does half of it, and then he viscerals me. It's like, am I wrong? Am I wrong that that's a kind of bullshit? I thought the whole point of guns in Bloodborne is they don't do nearly enough damage. You are supposed to use them for parries. But meanwhile, he could open fire and I would be dead. And for the record, like, very, very clearly, like, I'm playing it carefully because he, like, as I was just asking, he can apparently just parry off of any of my attacks. It was like late 1800s, Toucan. I'm so sorry to break it to you, Toucans. You are a good 400 years off, based on style technology. But anyway, yeah, fuck this guy. There's a few kind of bullshit fights towards well, not bullshit fights, but bullshit hunter fights towards the end of Bloodborne, I'd say. Times where it's just like, man, he's me but better. I don't like that. You know what? I should really just, if it doesn't matter whether or not, if I have the advantage two-handing, I should just be two-handing. And apparently it doesn't matter about the parry window, because he always has my parry window. He has my parry the platypus. And I was like, he's gonna shoot me again, isn't he? Juice was like, can't you use the same dodge shit he's doing? I'm about to use a different tool, because I feel like if we're gonna be saving the Quicksilver bullets on parrying, might as well use a different option. Is there a type of, like, anti-parry thing? Which Dr. Doofenshmirtz is fucking fiending after. I don't necessarily want Disney to milk anything more than they already do, but I feel like you can kind of see them be out of touch when they have a property like Phineas and Ferb, which I feel to a large degree is still popular, both among the fans who watched it when it came out and young people who parents are showing it to now. But they don't really do anything with it. Like, Dan Povenmire uses Phineas and Ferb far more often than Disney does in any kind of marketing or branding. Give me my fucking Atlanta series. I mean, you know, Kingfisher, if Disney had any reference for their late 90s masterpieces, cult classics, they'd then they would keep making movies like that. I'm out of touch. You're out of time. Guys, it's Out of Touch Tuesday. We can do this. But you're out of my hand when I'm not around. You're out of touch. Wait, I forgot to equip. What do we want to use against him? I can't do this. I don't have arcane. Oops. That's the end of it. Let me use... You know what? Let me use some beast pellets. I got some beast pellets. Let me go beast mode. Hey, you just messed with my Discord kitten. Now you're gonna meet the alpha wolf. Yeah, that's right. Be frightened. You made my kitten whiskers upset over a YouTube comment. You're really in for a world of hurt now, buddy. Please stop shooting me with your very real gun. He's gonna shoot me again. Oh, no. Be frightened. Me when I've corrected the wrongs of the beef. That's... I don't want to go and do other things. I want to beat this now. That is half my health. The reason guns don't kill you immediately in video games is because it's not fun. Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that too, Can. If the reason guns in video games don't kill you in one hit is because then you stop playing the game. And in a game where guns are meant to be shitty for damage's sake, he has real life. He bought the blicky. He fucking... He brought the piece. And I'm seeing it in action. I went to a fucking... I went to a museum and got the gun that shot Alexander Hamilton on accident. and he got like he got the gun that Snake was jerking off in Metal Gear Solid 3. The one that Snake spends like an hour explaining why it's so good. It's really ridiculous. Okay, okay, you're out of bullets. Well, clearly I was wrong. But now you're out of bullets. But wait. But surely now... Surely now you must be out of bullets. You've two-handed your weapon, I see. No more bullets? I thought so. Because... Now you're out of bullets. Yeah, he's got a Desert Eagle. Bullet on a D6. Fuck it. This man opted into Artificer in his D&D group. And he has now and he's making everyone real upset because he's just made a gun. And it's taking the fun out of the game. We're doing other things. Hey, Hey, it's me. It's Cahill. There are too many of you here for me to keep losing to a fucking bird. I'm gonna do other content, and I'm gonna kill the bird. I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I won't progress in the game. I'll say that right now. We won't continue the story of Bloodborne, but I'm gonna do other stuff. Everywhere I go, I'm getting shot with bullets. I'm fucking tired of it. I was invested. I know. But, hey, Toucans, can I convince you to stick around if I'm saying what we're about to do legitimately scares the absolute shit out of me? Can I convince my dear chat to stay if I confess to you all that this game used to scare me a little bit, and what we're about to do still scares me a lot. There's not a bit here. This isn't me YouTube thumbnailing. We are about to do content. Like, I might as well just boot up Amnesia again. Because what we're about to do is like, I hate every time I have to go through here. Toucans, does it bring you more or less comfort if I tell you that this game affecting your dreams is lore accurate? More or less comfort if I tell you this game affecting your dreams might be the purpose, might be the fucking moral of the game. Anyway, when I was grinding, I found a key. I don't like that I found the key. I wish the key had stayed unfounded. Hello? Fucking... pro-life aborted fetus picture? Question mark? Question mark? Something your grandma shouldn't retweet, but absolutely does and makes you look at? Hey Juice, how does it feel knowing that what I said just now actually is a half-accurate description of what I just killed? Oh, goody, it's a Twitter thread. Oh, goody. I've stumbled. I've stumbled into a bad corner of the internet. Yippee for me. Do you kill it to win the game or catch it? Hey, atheist, answer this one. Hey, so I don't know if this section gives religious trauma vibes or medical trauma vibes. The answer could be a fun combination of both. I just realized what these guys are doing here, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Also, we get the best emote in the game for this. When you unlock all the levels of the Bloodborne Battle Pass, you'll have a special surprise waiting for you at the end. You know, I think about how much I've talked about on Family Guy, on the streams, a bit, and someone might be like, "Hey, I've watched a couple of your streams. I've never heard you talk about Family Guy. It's still too much." But there is something legitimately to be said that they changed Peter Griffin's hitbox look model to fit a pre-made hitbox. because like if he was accurate to the show, his hitbox would be too big. Only to then add a fucking a nothing character from the same show in and make it roughly the size the main character would be if he had been accurate. It's kind of wild. I mean, honestly, I know people are like it'll break the game. You'll be at a disadvantage, but they should have a plus size hitbox. So they can add different characters from fiction. That would fit it better. I think that would be a completely good expenditure of their time. I'm saying this. I want you to know everything I'm thinking about is just a different version of Peter Griffin. But now, like, he's the shape he normally is. Like, the first thought that came to mind for a plus-size character in Fortnite is Peter Griffin, but he's dressed like Spider-Man 2099. I was like, yeah, that famous character. You know what they should do? I think this should be good. I think this would be really cool, actually. Immediately, I hate the noises in here. Immediately, I hate the noises in here. Immediately, there's a brain sucker. There's a brain sucker. There's a brain sucker. But what they should do is, because I've seen edits that kind of make it look like there's an emote to change your skin. They should make different size, like a variety of size skins. But in order to make sure you're never at an inherent disadvantage, they should give you an emote that lets you change skins mid-match. Hey, this is the thing that scares me to no fucking end. I am having a bad time. I swore off self-immolation earlier in the stream, and I've immediately set myself on fire again out of pure fear. Hey, that's an awful thing to see through a door window. And it's locked. I don't like that it's locked from my side, which means she can open it. Everything about this is awful. Everything is awful. I just want to die when I'm going through this. Hello? Hello? When? How? Who? Why would they do this? Why does he have blue eyes? White dragon. I'm gonna be dragging my nuts across his chin in a minute. If I can help it. Power attack. Kill it now. I'm not joking. Did he burst in through that wall? No, he broke in through that wall and ran up behind me. That's awful. I hate that. I hate everything about that. Legitimately, I was like, yeah, this scares me, but I'm ready for it, right? I do not remember the werewolves here having blue eyes. That's awful. I hate that they have different colored eyes. And everything is awful. Everything is cruel when you lost in your dreams. Everything is awful when you're inside this scene. Whoa. Here's the thing. Wait for this. Fucking lycanthropes are legitimately a very hard enemy of this game, and you watch two of them knock out the lights in this already pretty dark area. There's three. I need to run. There's four. I'm running. I don't care if I was new game plus level of like broken. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, I think this is where this game 100% succeeds, maybe ask Howlwolf instead of Werewolf. Um, this is this area leading up to the two optional bosses located within it, I think are 100% the perfect examples of how Bloodborne succeeds as a horror game. Which is to say that there are legitimately awful things in this game that can 100% kill you in a totally legitimate way. And instead of the typical horror game strategy of just like you can't fight them, so don't, you have to fight them. It isn't a thing of like fighting is an option. You're staring down the barrel of a 100% deadly nightmare, and you have to go through it. I know there's games like Dead Space and everything. I feel like to a degree, a game like that gets a little like silly after a while, just because it becomes normal, like monsters that I feel like in even more action oriented horror games, what they'll do is they will introduce a very hard enemy that you avoid at the start and then are given the tools to defeat it. Like an alien. You are given the tools to fuck fight the alien eventually. So it becomes a little less scary. But no, this game you have to fight everything from the start and they only get worse. Like fucking you already start with a pretty scary enemy, British people. Then from there they only get scarier. Also, what did Kingfisher clip? Everything is awful. Yeah. Well, so this is what I'm saying, Sal. There is always a moment of tension in Bloodborne because whether or not you are desensitized to the imagery and environment of whatever horror you're facing down at that moment, like it's still a Souls game. You still are made to fight it at some point. Fucking, there's a brain sucker here. I know it. Yeah, I see you, asshole. I need to get past you so I can get away from every werewolf in Juice's fan fictions. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Okay, we're good. But it's like any Souls game, regardless of the imagery it's using, is still very tense. This game starts the tension as horror and finishes it as a difficult challenge. Which is to assume you'd get over the horror in the first place. Which, like, yeah, maybe if you play the game a lot, sure. But I would not describe it as, like, a guarantee of like I was just saying, I hate this place. I do not enjoy my time here. Fucking, oh, she's hobbling. Stop your hobbling. Stop your hobbling, goblin. I'm mashing. Not only do these girls... This is what I'm saying. She hits hard. I hate that thing coming out of her. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this isn't a case of, like, oh, this enemy is annoying just because it's tough. It's tough, and also, that's disgusting. It's tough, and that's the grossest fucking thing I ever say. Hey, remember how I said I'm keeping the crown on? I'm putting this on. I don't want to see what I'm looking at right now. It looks like it looks like a clown hat. It looks like I'm wearing a clown hat. Oh my lord. There's a werewolf over there. da 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 circus da 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 clown hat circus clown hat circus clown hat da 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 clown hat. There are two brain suckers up there. I hate everything about that. I hate that I said. I hate how much they're forcing me to say the phrase brain sucker. I hate that I almost died to fall damage. Is she gonna follow after me? Is something worse gonna come up from behind me? Da 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 clown hat. Da, 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 da. Man, I can't wait to start my new life. Dun 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 da 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 da. There's Jingle, there's Gingle and Zooble and Kinger too. With Ragatha Jackson, there's Pomni, woo-hoo. Day after day after day after day after day goes by. Please, release me from your brainage. With the moon and the sun and we don't know why. I don't know why you're doing this. Do 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 bump. I don't care if people are like, it's cringe. I like The Amazing Digital Circus. I feel like people only say it's cringe because of, you know, fandom shit, but I think the cartoon itself is legitimately very, very well made and executed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just have to kill her. I just have to kill her. I will ban you. I don't care if I know you, I'll ban you. Why was it holding an orphanage key? Do I have to do this here? No, I have to do it at the other place. I was rooting at the thing. Yeah, I know you were. That's the problem. Oh, fuck. I fucking hate. This place makes the sounds of hell. This makes... There are games that wishes it could be as scary as this specific one section of Bloodborne. I get the same vibes going through this area as I do watching playthroughs of fucking PT. After the third time, Squidward's a little cringe. But my clarinet, Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass. I think I have to just go to the start again. Yeah. And then guess what? The bosses here are super fucking goofy. Yeah. Did someone talk about me? No, Goofy. I'm a cosmic horror too. I know, Goofy. I am a goof. We'll get hit by a flying bull. They'll pay for this. I don't care about the memes. One battle. Oh, I forget. They suck out insight. I totally forgot about that. My girlfriend is dead. Oh, dang it. Fucking hentai killed my girlfriend. Oh, beans. I can't let this keep happening. I'm so cripplingly alone. Killing my granddad over there doesn't count. Listen. How many girlfriends have you lost to hentai? Enough that I'm not comfortable talking about it over the air. Fucking, if my choices are be alone or watch Fox News next to a grumpy old person for eternity, then I'm going to be alone. Is it? No, not this one. This one. Moonside Lake, Bargainworth. Not this one? Up Earth Cathedral Ward. Okay. Time for some goofy bosses. Hey, you know what I talk about Zero Lenny a lot? The guy who does some really good Dark Souls videos, among other games he plays. He has died 3 times to this upcoming boss. And every time he makes a point to kind of like make fun of himself. Because this is supposed to be a super easy boss. Do I have to like go through the lot? Oh. Oh no. Bean. Okay. Simple answer. Run past werewolves. It's that easy. But anyway. So here's the thing. I don't usually make promises this big. We're not going to die to this upcoming boss. What is attacking things? Is it the crows? This man is... Okay. Oh, he's shy. I did all the things I said I would in those text messages. Like pitting him against the wall, and now he is shy. And now he has become shy. Wooer of worlds. Oh my goodness. Please. Pokemon, back the fuck away from... Pokemon got a restraining order on your ass. They killed my girlfriend again. I just need to not bring her back to life until I'm through this place. You know what? Fuck it. Cahill Jenkins. It's okay if I die to these werewolves. It's okay if I die to these werewolves. I just have to open the door for us. All I have to do is open the door. It's that easy. Why are my blood echoes here? Fucking run for it, Cahill. Run for your life. Do they not leave the building? Oh, they can't leave the building. They're big. Oh, who's a big pupper? You are. Yes, you are. Cleaved. Phil Swift here with the slap chop. Slap chop. Yeah, this place freaks me the fuck out. Set in Ohio. You say that, but of states I'd expect to see a legitimately terrifying Wolfman in, Ohio isn't at the bottom of the list. To be frank, if you said there was a terrifying, matted rat of a werewolf running around one of our nation's great states, and I asked where, and you said Ohio, I would say, yeah, okay, Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, I thought you were talking about the monsters. Listen, toucans, I told a joke yesterday that no one got either, so it's okay. We can be there for each other. But it wouldn't... Exactly. Because, like, if you say, like, last guess for creepy werewolf man would honestly be Arizona. I'd be like, that's too high. Surely creepy werewolf man wouldn't live in Arizona. That I said, great. Damn. I wasn't going that hard on him. Last guess would be Hawaii. I mean, yeah. Each state kind of can have its own monster to accord to its, like, theme and environment. So, I don't know if Hawaii would be my last guess, but I would definitely think there are different kinds of monsters there. One that more abide. Oh, this is the wrong place. Ones that more abide by ocean or tropical climates. Be like more of a Florida Everglades type of way. Yeah. Well, that's probably why I wouldn't say Florida. Like, there are big, gross, ratty things in Florida. I'm not taking a shot at people who live there. I'm legitimately saying, fucking, when I was training for Disney, they're like black bears. I'm like, why are there bears here? There shouldn't be bears here. It's Florida. You already have dinosaurs. What was I thinking of? So, like, I know there are the type of animals, like some kind of giant, disgusting lycanthrope, to live in Florida, but still wouldn't be my first guess. Just because of the swamps. I don't know much about fucking wolves, but I really can't imagine they love getting wet in swamps. Didn't think I would say that today. Look how fucking goofy this man is, compared to what we just went through. He is comparably very friend-shaped. I think I need this, and I'm going to equip the... By comparison, that was the cutest critter I'd done seen. With what we just went to. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys! Oh, I know one of you. Where? Don't make me waste my shit. Up, that one, right? Up, yep. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh wow, his transformation did next to nothing compared to, like, what Martyr Logarius was doing. He is making Godzilla's noises now. Hey, remember when I said I wouldn't die once? Did I fucking stutter? No, the hell I did not. I might get my ass kicked by birds. But Lord forbid I get it kicked by a nerd. That does not surprise me. He of supervillains in general, Kingfisher, Electro has a fucking audacious outfit. He has a he goes all in on it. These little flowers, little little blooming onions from Outback. Hi, Oswald. Would you like a bloomin' onion for Outback? Guys, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll feed my rabbit Outback Steakhouse bloomin' onion. If this video gets... This video, it's 1 million likes. I'll give my rabbit a... I'll give my rabbit a bath in bloomin' onion. I don't know much about rabbit diet, but probably not that, yeah. That's like a horrible idea. That's my streams. I don't like the video. Quickly. I need some way. I need some way to let him know. I want to see this rabbit eat a bloomin' onion. Oh, a repeating pistol. I do want one of these. Actually, thank you. Okay. So there is a boss legitimately directly next to the one we just fought. I would also describe this boss fight as weird. It can definitely have its hard moments. It can also just kind of fucking sit there and let you whack it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to guarantee that I beat it first try. Wait, is the fucking crow down there? We're in the cathedral. I don't see the asshole. Drop down on him. Greg! Ah! Hello, Greg. You were seen playing banana? That's amazing. Oswald would love that. Banana? I'm just gonna... Hey, I don't like... I don't like that. I'm gonna go up past it. Orange, but I did say banana. That I'm actually... Here's the thing, Greg. Big fan of that. Big fan of what you've got going on right now. You know, I forget that it's very legitimate. Like, you don't think about it, but it is completely legitimate that this hooks up with the cathedral above us. I just never think about it because the areas feel so different, but they are actually very like connected via geometry. Euclidean geometry, I feel like. I could build this area in Minecraft quite easily. Hello, Cage Man. Let's go commit crimes against this thing. Against innocent animal. I am sure that innocent animal deserves the crimes against it. Crimes. Crimes to you. Oh, that did nothing. Uh-oh. I attempted to commit crimes against a woman in public. And she slapped me so hard I died. Yeah, that sounds about right. I did not know she was invincible at the start of the internet. Man, I took a calculated risk. But boy, are my arms tired. That's not the joke. I imagine my nerd voice is what these little alien guys sound like. Oh, you know, there was actually no reason to do them that dirty. There was fucking absolutely no reason to nay so hard on him. That was... Oh, no! Oh, no! I have to go. I didn't expect him to have fallen directly onto the elevator. Oh, that's very good, actually. Hi, guy. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that was uncalled for. When I look back at my actions. Okay. Sir, I would like your help again. This time I won't die. Up, 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 up. Oh. 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 Get her head! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, my guy, help me out here. Stop her from hitting me. That was... I need to stop being stupid. That's cool. That's neat, Greg. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. It, the more I have, um, the more friends I've gotten that actually do play games with me, the more use I have found for like appear offline or appear away, um, options. Only because, uh, like I do kind of need a bit of prep for social interactions, and I in the moment, uh, it doesn't feel good to say. Also, I can't. Burial blame. I'm out of bulk paper. I think maybe I'll just stop using consumables. I never think consumables are the good way to go. Hey, I know I've slaughtered your people recently, but uncalled for. Yeah, exactly. And don't get there are legitimately times where I'm completely okay. Like it this is what I'm saying. There are times I'm completely okay with someone being like, "Hey, you want to hang out now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm completely down." It but when the opposite is true, explaining social battery stuff, even if they are someone who is completely knowledgeable and kind of like okay with that, it just doesn't feel good. It's like, oh no, I have to deny your sign of friendship. What'll this do for the economy? Man, that guy is using a lot of magic, and it's doing some damage. Think of the trout pop. This will affect the trout population. That I know for sure. Oh no. Hey, focus on my friend over there. Oh, she's... The camera got real funky there for a second in a way I did not enjoy. She has far too much cilia on her. I'm gonna be real. I love how you just saw him use the tentacle attack, because in lore the tentacle attack specifically says you summon part of a Brites. So He is using her own body part against her, which is a truly wild thing to think about. Is she gonna start going like fully crazy now? Oh, he is dead. Oh, is he not? No, he is dead. Am I dead? I'm dead. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna summon him this time. You know, it's so weird and kind of not great for me that I found out during Dark Souls 2 specifically that uh, summoning at least NPCs, probably players too, but players are more competent, so it matters less. In a Souls game, increases the boss's health bar. I didn't know that. I did not know that when I on my own casual playthroughs. I definitely think they become far more healthful when the bigger thing is getting uh like attention drawn away from you during a boss fight. Like if you're using the NPC or any given summon as just a way to heal and then maybe get extra attacks in, then it becomes definitely worth it. It is toucans, but I would fine. We will give our Mensis friend one more chance, and if we don't win it this time, I'm not. He doesn't come along more. Well, the dono goal gets met for this year, Greg. Um, we're for the not this year, this month. I'm going to be playing Kirby on the NES in a big long stream. Maybe we'll beat it in one stream. I do kind of have a set time laid out, and if we can beat it all in one go, then that's perfect. And if not, we will finish it in the next one. Uh, and next month, Greg, we're actually going to do a bigger uh, reward because I had to take Oswald to the vet, and it cost a little much. So, um, I will have a bigger reward for that, which is 100%ing two songs. Oh my goodness. Hello? I'm gonna. Why, Greg? Hello? Okay, how about we just call February good? How about we just say February is fine and I'm fine? Yeah, split attention, by the way. Wait, the bar is still green. I know it is. Uh, it's already at 100. Greg, if you... No, that's... Well, if you want a refund, let me know. I never want people to be like, hey, actually, I couldn't have donated that money. I'm in trouble. So, always feel free to be like, hey, Cahill. I spent, like, I wait like a good day or so. No refund. Well, if you say so, Greg, you're very generous. I don't know. In that case, maybe what I'll do just to make sure Oswald vet bill is still covered is I just is I actually make the dono goal for tomorrow for next month like lower, so that way with Greg's generous donation I have gotten just enough. And we still do a... Oh my god. Hello? Okay, well, you know what? How about actually... Okay, I got obliterated by lasers. How about actually we do call next month just, you know. How about I lower the goal a little more? Greg Kingfisher, do you like Sonic? You like jazz? Is there a specific game in March you'd like to see me play?
Yippers!
Oh my goodness, thank you for gifting that tier 1 to Greg Kingfisher. He fully deserves it. They inflict frenzy? Sonic Generations. I have to go out and get Sonic Generations. Kingfisher, how do we feel about Sonic CD? Because that's my favorite. But if you're like Sonic Generations. But Greg, also please let me hear what game or stream concept you might enjoy. Sonic Generations. CD's not okay. Well, Greg has forfeited his vote. It's wild. It's wild because Greg was so generous, but then his vote just disappeared. I mean, Kingfisher seems pretty set on Sonic Generations, but I mean, yeah, if spit out any, we'll see. I will take both into I will take both into consideration. I promise. Any idea, Greg, I promise. And I can do a big long stream of it. And if Kingfisher is like, wait a minute, that is a good idea, that's even better. But I'm not gonna say, you know, what, oh my lord. See, this is what I said when this fight is weird. But I mean, if you're very generous, I do like to ask you, but it's not necessarily like wait it, you know. I reserve the right to do whatever the fuck I want. I just take, you know. I just like to take the poll of people supporting me so generously. Thomas was alone. I am not Kingfisher. She likes slapping me. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean, I am distracted. Can we be fair? I have been distracted at least 3 times during these fights. Oh, well, Juice seems to really like Thomas was alone. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah. We can take a poll. For sure. I mean, well, not a proper poll, but like I said, I will consider right now. The games for consideration are Kirby, Sonic Generations, and Thomas Was Alone. Wizard 101, but there's probably enough free content for a stream. Okay, so right now the considerations are Thomas Was Alone, Sonic Generations, and Kirby. I can say, Greg, I'm sorry if you're like, no, please. But both because I am not good at streaming stuff from PC, and for other reasons, I probably wouldn't do Wizard 101. If it comes on a console, works out best. But again, I appreciate how nice you are, Greg, and I hope you know you legitimately very much helped out Oswald today. So you deserve a lot of thanks. Helped out me. having helped out Oswald. A fucking Bunry. But yeah. If you think of anything, Greg, let me know. And like I said, I'll consider it. Fucking... oh my lord. I have not at all been focusing on this as a fight, which is entirely on me. You know, her head is weak, and she keeps using her head as a weapon. Not what I would have gone with. Uh-oh. Yeah. That hurt. Man, this eldritch deity from the depths of space, driven mad by loneliness and abuse, is really fighting. So weird to say, but this god-like figure... Is my frenzy meter just gonna go all the way? It better not. Wow, that filled up way too much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Don't, like, you know. Don't have a cow, man. Oh, man. Don't... Okay. Wait. Oh, I forgot. No menus in Bloodborne. Oh, I'm gonna get frenzied. Oh, my... I didn't? Hello? She's on a rock now. Oh, that actually it kind of works out for me. Okay, well... Ow. Hey, I feel like I was out of the way of her generally headbutting me to death. Ow. See, I wasn't out of the way of that one. She very clearly headbutted me to death during that one. I did not know she had, like, an AoE. I've not fought this boss enough. Fucking... that, like, charge forth attack genuinely sucks. With, like... just how much... I feel like your face is just full of... her. The screen is just full of her face. Before you can do anything. Oh my goodness. We did get close, though. Depona? Okay. I will check that out, Greg. Absolutely. So I will now consider for the... For the March monthly stream. You got it. Let me take a look for you, Kingfisher. Oh, what a very good Doc Ock. That is very good. Heck yeah. Great work, Kingfisher. Beans. Beans. I'm out of fucking out of blood vials. Silly point and click game. Then heck yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to end it here. been a pretty beefy stream, and we did some stuff. We beat some bosses, got through some things, did some optional content. We will be back and beat Abritas, because clearly it's very possible at my level. I just need to stop taking damage at every possibility. We'll come back and beat Abritas. Roughly, roughly next week. There's about. I'm trying to. I'm literally looking. Do I have like a anything that can imbue my weapon with lightning? No. To do that, I think I'd have to go to a different area. But honestly, instead of backtracking, I'd rather just beat this now. So I think I already know who we're gonna raid, which is Dearest Chen, because while I very much appreciate everyone's support, to me, this day, Chen is raising money for Palestinian Children Relief Fund, while playing Earthbound. Not only did I do the art for his Earthbound promo stuff, which he used a while back and used for this stream, but similarly, raising money to help the people, especially children in need in areas of conflict, is always important. So make sure you go give him your support. Okay? Again, stream started out slow, and not only did I have fun time playing Bloodborne, but legitimately just a fun time with everyone. Also, I'm gonna grind for blood vials, but man, I still feel underleveled. I need to grind just for that shit. Okay. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.